Great people of great Ukraine. On August 24, 2021, you and I celebrated the 30th anniversary of our country's independence. Our servicemen, our defenders, our equipment walked along Khreshchatyk, and our dream flew in the sky. There is nothing more dangerous than an insidious enemy, but there is nothing more poisonous than a feigned friend. These are the words of the great Ukrainian philosopher Hryhorii Skovoroda. On February 24th, we realized this truth when a feigned friend started a war against Ukraine. This is not a war of two armies, but a war of two worldviews. Barbarians who shell the Skovoroda Museum and believe that their missiles can destroy our philosophy. She annoys them. She is a stranger to them. She scares them. It is that we are free people who go our own way. And on this path today we are waging war, and we will not give anyone a piece of our land. Today we celebrate the day of victory over Nazism, and we will not give anyone a piece of our history. We are proud of our ancestors who, together with other nations in the anti-Hitler coalition, defeated Nazism. And we will not allow anyone to annex this victory. We will not allow it to be appropriated. Our enemy dreamed that we would refuse to celebrate May 9th and the victory over Nazism, so that the word denazification would have a chance. Millions of Ukrainians fought Nazism and went through a difficult and long journey. The Nazis were expelled from Luhansk. The Nazis were expelled from Donetsk, and Kherson, Melitopol, and Berdyansk were liberated from the invaders. The Nazis were expelled from Yalta, Simferopol, Kerch, and the whole Crimea. Mariupol was liberated from the Nazis. They expelled the Nazis from all over Ukraine, but the cities I named are especially inspiring today. They hope that we will surely drive out the invaders from our own land. On the day of victory over Nazism, we are fighting for a new victory. The road to it is difficult, but we will win. What is our advantage over the enemy? We read one more book. This is a textbook on the history of Ukraine. We would not know grief if all our enemies could read and draw the right conclusions. On February 24th, Russia launched an offensive. And this is a common mistake of all our enemies, every invader who comes to our land. We have been through different wars, but they all had one final. Bullets and shells fell on our land, but no enemy was able to gain a foothold on it. Enemy cavalry and tanks rode our fields, but it did not bring the desired results to anyone. Enemy arrows and rockets flew in our sky, but no one was allowed to overshadow its blue. There are no shackles that can shackle our free spirit. There is no enemy who can take root in our free land. There is no invader who can rule over our free people. Sooner or later we win. Whether the horde, whether Nazism, whether the mixture of the first and the second, which is our current enemy, we win, because this is our land. Because some are fighting for the king, the party and the leader, and we are fighting for the motherland. We have never fought against anyone. We always fight for ourselves, for our freedom, for our independence, so that the victory of our ancestors was not in vain. They fought for freedom for us and won. We are fighting for freedom for ourselves and our children, and therefore we will win. We will never forget what our ancestors did in World War II, which killed more than 8 million Ukrainians, 1 in 5 Ukrainians. In all, the war claimed at least 50 million lives. We do not say, we can repeat, because only a madman can want to repeat 2,194 days of war. Anyone who is repeating the horrific crimes of the Hitlerite regime today is imitating Nazi philosophy, copying everything they did. He is doomed, because he was cursed by millions of ancestors when he started copying their killer. And so he will lose everything. And very soon there will be 2 victory days in Ukraine. And someone will not have one. We won then, we will win now. And Khreshchatyk will see the victory parade of Ukraine. Happy Victory Day over Nazism. Glory to Ukraine.